Hey, what's up, guys? So this is the second one I have gotten together. I was kind of hoping to have all six of them together to kind of just show you something spectacular. But since they've given me permission to 4K these, I'm just building them to order. But yeah, the 4K, this one is just the stock 1200 RPM version. The 4K looks exactly the same. There is no difference on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts. And I think tomorrow what we're going to do is we'll go in the back room and plug this thing up with double A's and see how high of a fire rate we can get just using some brand new double A's. I got Rayovac. I didn't want to. They were actually pretty expensive, guys. Like I say, I think you should be running 14500s anyway, because man, to run the double A's, I don't think I ever really ran double A's. Even back in the day when Drawsmax was doing the 2K boards, um, I just got a pigtail for a battery pack and just ran 5-cell 18650 pack. So I really don't know what we're going to run into. If you have a Blackbird and are familiar with using it with double A's, why don't you drop that down in the comments and let us know how it does. I'm going to be using nitrogen tomorrow, and I'll put it, I guess, around 800 psi, 900 psi. Let me know what you want me to use as far as pressure. I want to try to imitate CO2 as much as I can. Of course, we don't have the cooling factor that CO2 does, but we'll get it as close as we can. Run into a couple of things building this. I mean, no problems or anything, but they didn't put latch plates on these magazines, and I was really surprised. I guess they don't really know about that in Russia. I know that they don't use high pressure air like we do over here, and perhaps that's why they haven't really run into the problem of damaging the breech. Anyway, I've got to go home and paint some latch plates up and get them baking in the oven so I can put one on here, and it'll be ready to go. As far as the cases, I had to wait and order several cases after the first one came in just to make sure that it would fit. So I am waiting on cases. Let's see. I am halfway through these, and it's Tuesday as far as sales. So if you want one, just hit me up. And don't forget to stay tuned tomorrow, and we'll actually take this one out and put it through its paces. That one over there, the 4K build, I did try it out yesterday, and it needs some fine tuning, and I did that work to it today. These valves that they've been putting in them, they're real grabby inside the valve seats. So I've been having to kind of polish all that up real nice to get them moving moving real smooth. So I just need to test that one out. The other thing I wanted to tell you about the BB centering is that they did not bother to Loctite those boogers in there. So when I was testing that one out yesterday, I came back in here to do what I needed to it, and the screw was way up here. So that's gotten me held up just a little bit because I'm having to wait on Loctite to dry overnight before I can really start testing these things out and getting them all tuned up. All right, guys, don't forget, drop it down in the comments what pressure you want me to use, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Later.